Hi guys, it's Angel from AngelSkyeTV. This is your weekly medicine tarot reading for the week of February 5th. So I'm using the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine. At home, if you want to just close your eyes, if you have any questions at all, bring them into your heart. And we'll just see what's going to go on for the week, for this week. All right. So I just like to shuffle the deck till, I hear the word stop or a card might pop out. It's usually what I do. Everyone has their own method. There's really no right or wrong to that. All right, so Monday and Wednesday and Friday. Okay, guys, so what we have this week, beginning of the week, it's saying to reach out for others for comfort. So that's the very first one. It's the Three of Winter, the dreaded Three of Swords card. So when I see that card, there's a lot of sadness involved usually. Heartbreak, sadness. What the guides are telling me is that it will take some time for you to heal from whatever heartache you're suffering from, and also to remember that you're not alone. You might feel alone in terms of the people around you, but you're definitely not alone in terms of spirit. Before I move on, I just want to talk about the stones I'm going to use today. I'm going to be using sapphire. These are two tumbled pieces of sapphire that I have, and sapphire is absolutely one of my favorite gemstones. It is a lucky stone. It reminds you of your royalty. It brings wealth to you. It's, in all cultures really have, utilized sapphire for their leaders. You'll see them on crowns, things like that, or in necklaces from ancient times. The other thing about sapphire, it has lots of different colors. It does connect you to the celestial beings as well. And it's a great stone for this week, just looking over the week, because it does bring comfort, strength as well. The other stone that I'd like to, it's not really a stone, this guy is a meteorite. This is campo de cielo, and that's from a meteorite that fell. This is a nice chunk. It's made out of mostly iron. It's, it fell in, like I said, it fell in Argentina in 1576. And I keep it inside a little pouch because I find when I start to hold it, I get a little loopy. It has a very high vibration. It definitely connects you to higher beings as well. If you want to work with aliens, it's a great tool to use to open a dialogue and communication there. You really feel it shooting up your spine when you work with it. So again, I like to kind of mute it down by putting it inside my little pouch here. So yeah, those are the two stones. One other stone I'd like you to work with this week is shungite, and I did do a video a couple years ago on shungite, and I give more detail on the properties of it. It's a black stone, great stone for protection. Sapphire is good for protection as well. And I am feeling like you're going to need to sort of go into a little bit of a hibernation mode this week. Some heartbreak again, and they are saying again, if you don't feel like you have anyone that you can reach out to the guides, reach out to the divine, whomever, whatever you call your anchor. I personally call, God, Jesus, whatever, angels. So whatever name you have for your anchor, this would be a really good time to reach out to them for comfort and support. One of the things I think people make a huge mistake with is they put way too much faith in, you know, their family and in their, even in their friends. And of course, that's what family's for. Of course, that's what friends are for. But I just find when you put that much faith and you put all your eggs in that basket, it does a disservice to the relationship with those people in your life, because no one can ever really fully be 100% there for you all the time. And it's wonderful if you have that friend that has been like that, but chances are that it's an impossible job to keep up. Everybody has their own life, their own issues, their own struggles. So it's really not possible, not plausible for someone to be there for you all the time. So what I tell people, and what I'm telling you right now, is be there for yourself, and also know that we all have guardians and we all have guides that will be there for us. So, you know, draw on that rather than expecting the people around you to fill that void that you might feel from heartbreak or disappointment along the way. And if you come from that space and that attitude that no one owes you anything, you will find that you just will feel a lot happier. Your relationships will be lighter. We tend to put that pressure on the people closest to us, like they owe us something because they're our husband or they're our sister or they're our brother, they're our parents. We do this hugely with our parents, and with our siblings. Our best friend, they have to be there for us. They have to do something special for us on our birthday. They have to remember us when we're, you know, in need of them, whatever. All these expectations, all this pressure adds strain to a relationship. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't be a good person in a relationship and obviously be a support to the people in your life. That isn't what I'm saying. I'm just saying stop expecting people to be everything for you and be that for yourself. And also use the guides to help you, the angels, God, when you're feeling at your lowest. And the irony of that is when you stop expecting the people in your life to fulfill every need that you have, those needs will get met by the people in your life. So it's very bizarre. And that kind of coincides with the middle of the week. It's all about becoming self-disciplined and you know, you might find in career-wise you become a little bit more in the spotlight. You might get more recognition for the work you're doing. Maybe through your heartbreak, you worked a bit harder, or through the problems in your relationship, you put all your focus and attention on work. What they're saying is in the middle of the week, you're going to get some recognition for the hard work you've been doing. And so to keep up on, keep that self-discipline, keep up on working really, really hard in the area that you're interested in. That might not be work for some of you, is what they're saying to me. The guides are saying is that some of you might be working, you know, overtime after work towards other goals, and to keep doing that, because I am seeing this is a Chariot card, and it's all about two different forces going in two different directions, and the Chariot driver is sort of like managing both forces and with great agility. So for those of you that are doing the 9-to-5 job that you do not like, and you're still over on the side pursuing your passions, I do see some recognition for doing that. So all is not lost. That being said, moving through to the end of the week, I am seeing that, you know, there's a better choice for you. There might be something that you're not seeing really clearly. So this is the Seven of Winter, or the Seven of Swords, for those of you that know more about the traditional tarot meanings. So you're not looking at the truth. You're running away from it. So maybe it's that, you know, what they're talking about, again, going back to these two forces, or, you know, working the 9-to-5 job, maybe 40 hours a week, and then you're putting in an additional 20 hours pursuing the goals you really, really want. And so what they're saying is, you might not be seeing that you're burning out. So just try to take a little bit of extra time at the end of the week to clear your mind, especially to find a way to bring some clarity to your thinking and examine what you're doing in your life from a different perspective, like maybe get some outside opinions. You could also maybe do some meditation. That would be excellent. And I did talk about that last week, just how important meditation, how I feel meditation is super, super important, especially during these crazy times. And we, since last week, I want to let you know, I spoke with our instructor at our store in Bedford, my husband. He's teaching 2 classes this month, the month of February. And I have to apologize, I'm going to take the campo de cielo off. I just find it makes my head a little, somehow I'm finding it's making me talk over my tongue, like, ugh. Anyways, sorry. So what was I saying? Yes, so meditation at the end of the week. And the 12th, we have a meditation at 9:30 to 10:30 in Bedford. And you can sign up for that through our website. We also have a full day yoga retreat happening on February 26th. So that will include meditation. So those are great ways to clear your mind. There's some other ways. The guides are talking about some clear quartz, putting it on your third eye. So this is clear quartz. You probably have a piece of this kicking around. Even if you're not a stone collector, I do find people have clear quartz kicking around their home for whatever reason, but putting it on your third eye when you're laying down, that's a really good way to clear your mind. Go grab some distilled water from the drugstore or the grocery store. That actually is a really good way to clear out your pineal gland, the plaque that forms from drinking a lot of water that has fluoride, which I'm not sure why our government thinks fluoride's good for us, but it isn't. Or get a filtration system that takes out fluoride. So just like a week or two, remember to add a teeny tiny bit of Redmond's Redmond's real salt to that distilled water, because it doesn't have any minerals in it at all. But it will help clear out your mind. Exercise is another thing that they're talking about for you to help clear your head so that you can see and think about things clearly. Again, at the end of the week, start this now if you can, so that by the end of the week you have more clarity, more sleep, they're saying. Definitely do some more sleep. And just going back to exercise, I started a 20-minute day challenge for myself because I was getting super, super lazy. Since it got cold out, I just was like a slug, not doing any exercise at all. And I just don't like when I get like that. So what I've been doing is just setting my timer for 20 minutes and then just start working out. And what I've found is the timer goes off in 20 minutes, but I continue to work out for another 20 minutes usually. But at least I, meet the 20 minutes. And that feels really good when I do that. So I just set the goal to 20 minutes, and that's all I have to do. And if I want to continue, then I go ahead and I continue. Okay, so I think that's it. So some exercise, some distilled water, add the Redmond's real salt, some meditation for sure. If you can get your hands on a great course, go to it. I mentioned the 2 that we're offering. Get outside. That's the last one. I know it's cold, especially if you're living in Canada, but just do it anyways. It clears your mind almost instantaneously. So, for those of you that have broken hearts this week, I'm very, very sorry. Know that you're not alone, and draw on your angelic beings, guides, God, whatever you want to call it, to surround yourself with divine light and love. And I hope to see you back here next week. If you like my channel, subscribe and share it with your friends. Okay, bye.